So, hi, we're here, MiniMap at PAX 2023. You can see the line still going behind us, going strong. We've just played a couple of things. We're here to talk about which one's this one. This is Like A Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name.
Man who erased his name. I don't know what that means.
No, well, we're playing as Kiryu,
Yes.
who's the Yakuza protagonist from many of the games in the franchise's history.
Yeah.
They weren't calling him that though. They were calling him like Joryu or something like that.
Oh, were they?
So I think
I skipped the cutscene at the beginning.
Yeah, he's like on the lam or he doesn't know who he is, or he's pretending to be someone he's not. I don't know, something like that. But
his internal monologue still refers to him as Kiryu.
Well, he still is Kiryu.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no idea what the story is here. We didn't really get that much story anyway. Also, my booth crapped out right at the end. But basically, so what we've got to talk about today is the style, the way it looks, and the combat.
Yeah.
This is a very... If you've played a Judgment or Yakuza or Like a Dragon game, this is like that.
Another one.
The dialogue sounds as the words go across the bottom of the screen is the same.
Yeah.
The menu select thing is the same.
Yeah.
Like you go play poker, you can go play darts, which you can do in every Sega game apparently.
Yeah. Even Chibi Robo. No.
What? But it's in like Persona and like.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Let's throw you off with my Chibi Robo
You really did.
name drop.
So like all of that's the same, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Like that's not a problem. It felt comfortable having played the Judgment games myself, seeing that sort of reference.
Yeah, and like I've only really mostly played Yakuza 0.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I was like, oh yeah, like I'm completely familiar with almost everything that's going on here.
Yeah. But the opening cutscene's funny because it's like it's Kiryu on a helicopter. He's got some person who is like his contact, and he's like, "Oh, why do they call this shipping container ship a castle?" And you like land, and then the doors open, and inside this shipping container like ship is actually just like it's all a front on the outside, and inside is like casinos and an underground Coliseum.
Yeah.
Fireworks out the back. It's like, wow, this is very stylish. This is a whole thing.
How did you go in the Coliseum, by the way? Because like I came out because I sort of wrapped up my demo and I wandered over to see how you were going, and you were unhappy the last minute I saw you play.
Was I?
A little bit. You were like, ah.
Really?
Yeah.
I was getting beat up by that guy who was in the leather thing with the ball gag. He was messing me up. Yeah, he was messing me up, and I didn't have. I wasn't like I don't know how to counter this guy, so that was annoying. But I was enjoying everything else before that. Jerry, when they give you a 30-second tutorial for this demo where they're like, hold triangle, hold circle, hold X, hold square. Was your mind blown when you did the things that you did when you did that?
A little bit. All of the drones?
Yeah, you can like call drones and then you
hold
hold
like
circle.
15 drones and they just like kamikaze into the enemies that are there.
Or they like buzz around and the enemies are like, You can like throw a cigarette and it turns into a bomb after like 15 seconds. But the two that really I loved, you hold circle and he throws this like energy whip. It grabbed like 10 people around me and just like threw them around.
Yeah, or like pulls them towards you.
Yeah, like
oh, this
through
is
the camera.
Yeah.
Or you can hold X and all of a sudden he's got like Ratchet and Clank like rocket boosters on his feet and he's just like... It blew my mind. It was so funny. I don't know if that's like a Yakuza 6, Yakuza 7 thing, but I've never seen that in footage of a Yakuza game.
I remember seeing it in the first Like a Dragon, I think.
So that one, 7 did the RPG.
Yeah, that one had a lot of like special effects, special moves and abilities and stuff.
They contextualize that though by saying that like, oh, this is in Ichiban's head and he's like a gamer and like his favorite game is Dragon Quest, and so it's all about his like vivid imagination, like Scrubs, right? Where it's like, oh, JD's having all of these dreams because he's so imaginative or whatever.
Yeah, right.
Like
just like Scrubs. The very first thing I thought of when I was playing this game was Scrubs.
Yeah, exactly.
So
like Scrubs.
I'm glad you brought it up.
But there was no contextualization for that kind of nonsense here.
And like we were thrown in. So like it's a demo, so who knows maybe, but also like it might just be at the point where like this is where the franchise is at now, and like you don't need to contextualize.
Maybe that's what it means. Maybe that's what Like a Dragon Gaiden is.
Yeah, right.
It's intense, maybe.
Yeah.
So it is that more brawling style from the tradition, from the like Yakuza 0 through to 6 and Judgment games. So not like the new one that they're getting with what is it, Infinite Money, Like a Dragon 8 or 7 with the more JRPG turn-based style, but. It felt good. I felt very at home having played Judgment and Lost Judgment. You've got your two different fighting styles. One's better and more maneuverable for larger groups of enemies. You got your stronger like red dragon style, whatever that is, which is better for one-on-one, more damage but less maneuverable. And it just felt fun.
It was fun.
And they throw like more than 100 enemies at you in that 15-minute demo.
Yeah, did you the hell fight or whatever, the fight at the end of the Coliseum menu, like if you go into that, you get like 6 allies.
Oh wow.
And like there are like 15 enemies or something.
Yeah.
And it's just one massive fight in the middle of this
Coliseum. Sounds really fun.
And it's all characters. It's like Kiryu and Ichiban and some of the others, and I was just like, oh my god, this is a lot.
Yeah.
This felt like Dynasty Warriors a little bit.
Yeah, well you said that, I thought that in my head. And I did see that you could set your teams in that Coliseum with like a bunch of people, and you can play as those other characters in the Coliseum and level them up.
I played as Majima.
Right.
With the eye patch, and like that was fun because he's got his knife and he's got like different abilities and stuff, so like it feels like you can like really swap up your playstyle depending on who you're playing as. I don't know if that's a Coliseum only or if that's like actually part of the game. I'm assuming the game is mostly Kiryu.
I would say so.
Yeah,
it's not the men who erased their names one at a time together.
We don't know.
Yeah, but you start the game and they show you a second title screen that rips off the name of the bottom one. It's like, psych, there's more than one man. So yeah, that was Like a Dragon. That's it for our preview coverage of what we've covered so far. We've got to get back in there. We've got to cover more stuff at PAX. We're looking forward to playing Sonic. The booth was down when we were there, so PAX is back. But yeah, there's plenty of other stuff while we're there. We're going to see if we can snag a podcast booth and do one of those because we're so good at them. But yeah, you can find all of our other content we're doing on the MiniMap YouTube channel like this. If you want to hear us talk about Mario Wonder, Prince of Persia, other stuff. We're going to have stuff on TikTok. So yeah, check out the accounts. Check us out if you see us at PAX, if you see this when it comes up, and have a good day.